Hey, what's up guys? Black Sheep here, and check it out. This is an older product for sure. 93, 94. That's over 20 years old. It's a jumbo pack box that you might have found at an old store. These are like bigger packs, fat packs. I just remember when I was a kid buying this, so this really does date me, but I did collect hockey cards over 20 years ago, and I remember going to buy stuff like this, and how exciting it was to get more cards per pack than in your regular pack. And this is what it looked like, all foil. This is really old stuff, but I guess to me, I feel like it's not that old because I used to open this stuff, and I remember opening this stuff really clearly. And so this will be kind of exciting for me. For you guys, I don't know, we'll see. You can still get players, or you can get a player that played, who plays now still in these packs, Jaromir Jagr. Jaromir Jagr is available here, so he's still playing even now, so that's pretty amazing. The cards are like really stuck together, but this back card, these I used to collect, and I loved this set. This is one of my favorite sets of all time. I love the colors on these cards. I love the look. It's Upper Deck SP. And I remember, I actually have this whole set already. And here's Owen Nolan. So I guess you get 2 of these per jumbo pack. And trying to collect all these was hard. I think they were like, this is card number 128 in this series too. So maybe there are like 180 of these. And to get all of these was really hard. And I remember just trying to get my favorite players and collecting the set. So that was a really fun thing to do. I'm not going to go through every player, not every base card. I'm not going to do that because that'd be too long. But I'll point out some of the better ones. Guys that I remember, like Alexander McGillney. He was a favorite of mine. I actually really liked the Sabres back in the day. And like, this is what the cards look like. I don't know. I don't like the cards. Oh, I mean, I don't think... Oh, here's Steve Yzerman. The photos are still great. Design, I don't remember being this way. I mean, they look this way, but it's not as nice as I remember. What is this? 94 World Juniors. So you got some special looking World Juniors cards. These are really stuck together. Some of these guys I don't think ever made it really big. Kevin Adams. Yeah. And they're so old that the cards are all kind of stuck together. I don't think it does anything in terms of value. I mean, they're not going to be worth too much anyways. This is the era of just overproduction. So at least I can point out the really awesome SP cards. And they still make cards in this design. You probably recognize this design because they still throw back to this design. Dino Ciccarelli. I mean, it's that beloved. Cujo, Curtis Joseph. Yeah, I don't even think it's worth going through the World Junior Championships cards because they're not that great. Yeah. And since the cards are kind of stuck together, I don't really feel like pulling them all apart. But I will definitely point out the SP cards. The original design actually came from baseball, and then they used the same thing for football. And for hockey, they didn't have a hockey set. They had to do it this way, where they made them inserts. Dean McCammond. Mike Ricci. So for these cards, you're definitely getting some of the better players. And if there's something... Saku Koivu, all World Juniors, that's cool. And that's that. And again, this is Series 2. Not just Series 1, so... We'll see what Series 2 guys come up. Michael Nylander. And Mikhail Renberg, I remember him. Kind of forgot about him for a bit. I'm just checking. Sometimes there might be like a cool insert in here. Look at how young that guy is. All right, let's keep going. You get quite a bit of cards per pack. There's 18 cards per jumbo pack. So, you know, when you bought a jumbo pack, you got a lot. But, I mean, I'm really excited to get these 2 SP cards. Robert Cron. Well, maybe not excited to get him. Dmitry Yuskachevic. Probably pronounced him all wrong. Apologize for that. And a bunch of base, which I'm not going to look at. They don't actually feel like... The new cards have like a glossiness to them that makes them feel slick. And I think this is what the cards used to have. But maybe through time, the glossiness, it just feels like putting your nails through chalkboard. Just not a good feeling. Sean McEachern. Probably butchering his name, sorry. Pavel Demitra. I remember him. And just a quick check, because maybe there's another insert besides the World Junior stuff that you get a whole bunch of. But I'm not seeing it in that one. This stuff was really exciting. I mean, I think this is one of the first years that Upper Deck really had a great product that I really enjoyed collecting. So I bought a lot of this back in the day. That's a really spectacular picture of Kelly Hrudey. Dmitry Filmonov. Okay. And still some great photography. Even if I'm not familiar with the names, Upper Deck's always been known for that ever since they began. It's what made Upper Deck stand out in the hobby, really. Pierre Savigny, I don't know him at all. Mike Gartner, that's a name I recognize. And just peeking, it looks like the Coalition, oh, this is terrible. The cards are just so stuck together. I'm not even going to try. Ooh, well, this is a good one. Patrick Waugh. I had a bunch of these cards, actually, because I collected Patrick Waugh, Adam Graves, Mike Rathje on the Sharks. Good stuff there. I didn't collect Patrick Waugh. I mean, I didn't have a lot of Patrick Waugh cards, but I knew that Patrick Waugh was a fabulous player, so every time I had a Patrick Waugh card, I tried to get it, and because I bought so much of this, I had a few of these Patrick Waugh SP cards. Joe Sacco, old Ducks uniform. Teemu Selanne, he retired just not too long ago. And he had cards back in the day, back here in the set. I wonder if I'm going to pull a Yager. That'd be pretty sweet, I think. I actually remember buying a full wax box of this, and that was a big deal to me. Troy Loney, Keith Tkachuk. Tkachuk is pretty well known, I would say. And I don't remember if it was this year or I think it was these years. There was these cards called Silver Skates, and they were die cut. I really liked those cards. Matthew Barnaby, Dixon Ward, got Gretzky, Brent Gretzky. People used to think he was a big deal just because of the name Gretzky, and that still applies today, because on the Sacramento Kings there's a guy who plays on the Mavs now named Seth Curry. It's Steph Curry's brother, but not nearly the player. Brian Smolinski and Peter Bondra. Yeah, I really hope I get a Silver Skate. I don't know if Silver Skates are in here, but if they are, it'd be awesome to get one. So far, nothing. Just a lot of SP cards, which is still cool. Joe Nieuwendyk. Great colors on these. Dave Ellett. I think it's just such a superior design. I mean, no wonder they keep throwing back to it. People just love it, and it brings back memories. Let's see. Al McGinnis, Doug Gilmour. Doug Gilmour, obviously very popular from his time with the Leafs, and really cool. Let's see, I think I just noticed this, but you're getting different photography on the front and the back. That's really sweet. But then again, Upper Deck didn't come out with all these sets back in the day. This was pretty much it. So they put all their eggs in this basket. Mike Rattry, Kevin Todd, and base. Okay. Brian Bradley, Jeff Shantz. Jeff Shantz, I remember. You know, when you pull cards of some guy that you don't know of back in the day, you would make note and hope that that player did well, become like a superstar. That was Jeff Shantz for me. I remember Jeff Shantz getting like his rookie card and like, oh, I hope this guy's good. Dallas Drake. Brett Hull. That's a nice one. I remember reading Beckett back in the day. Brett Hull was like forever on the cold list. They had a hot list and a cold list. And Brett Hull was always ice cold. No one ever wanted his cards for whatever reason. Oop. Paul Coffey. And this one got thrown back. Craig Janey. This card's all messed up. Yeah. Everything is just stuck together, which is kind of gross. And our final pack, this pack seal is already kind of broken. Oh, this is where you get the terrible, look at this. I gotta send this back to Upper Deck. It's all chipped. Dale Hawerchuk, good player too. All chipped at the top. Dave Andreychuk, another good player. All chipped. Gotta contact Upper Deck about this problem. The machine just totally wrecked the cards. But anyways, that was a fun nostalgic break. I'm going to have to look at this big stack. Look at that big stack of cards. You don't get that nowadays. But I really love getting those SP cards. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to sit down and try to look at the base cards a little bit today. Try to unstick them together if I can. But there you have it. That was kind of a retro retail review. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.